Hello and welcome to the Bobst digital inspection table. Before we begin the demonstration, what we'd like to do is take you to what we traditionally have done in our industry for proofing and checking jobs. And in order to do that, John will go through the normal procedures where we would be using a PDF print off to compare against the printed sheet. Similarly with the die cut and crease drawings as well. With multi-up work, this can be quite a timely process where we're needing to compare each station each time. Coupled with that, we would then also need to ensure that the print is in the correct position. So we would use traditionally print overlays to put over the top. So again, a little bit time consuming. They can get lost, they can get mixed up, they can get damaged, and they also unfortunately take up a huge amount of space on the shop floor that today we really are constrained for space. So there's lots and lots of negative things that we're seeing just to make sure that an operator is able to check accurately that a job is ready to go into production. So today we say all that's finished and we begin the process of working with digital projection with the digital inspection table. Off camera now, John's gone away to set the printer and he's now coming back with his printed sheet ready to verify that the print that he has on the sheet compares with the projected image. The projected image is done one-to-one in PDF format. Everything okay, John?
No, the colors are mixed.
Okay.
Should be green, it's blue.
Okay, so we've got blue and green mixed up. Could be an operator error, it could be that the inks have got mixed up on press, it could be an artwork area, it could be that the job itself has been set up incorrectly. So John's gone away to deal with that. He's come back, let's assume that he's switched the ink round and corrected his operator mistake. So he's now on his way back and we're going to check it again. What we've done for purposes of the demo is we've created different files rather than needing to have lots and lots of differently printed sheets. We've done it with printed files, with digital files. So now we're checking to see if there are any differences between the projection and the artwork or the printed sheet. So how are we doing, John?
It's not that good. Some printing plates must be damaged.
Okay, so we've got
missing
some
stars.
bits missing.
We're missing a cow.
2 cows missing, oh no, 4 cows missing, 2 cows. Okay, so again, we've caught an error. John's now coming back. Hopefully this time we're in a position to go. So by manipulating the sheet under the projected image, it becomes quite quick that the operators tune themselves into spotting the errors, understanding what they're looking for. It takes a little bit of an adjustment, it's not instant. So how are we looking, John?
This time it's good.
We're looking okay, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
So from a print point of view, we're ready to go. The next thing we need to do is make sure that the print is in the correct position. So we are now projecting the die lines for the structural image as we would normally do with the overlay that's now been taken away and made redundant. So we're now looking specifically the 15mm grip edge, very, very important that we're central on the sheet and that there are no errors appearing where the print doesn't match with the die line position. So now we're confident, we're up and running. Now we're going to come back and we're going to start doing some checks to look at the structural integrity of the cases that we're making. So we're going to finish that one and we're now going to project. We're now projecting the inside of the case. We can project again any images that are available to the operator to check the outside print, the outside structure, the inside integrity. Here we'll follow any cut crease patterns because they're uploaded directly from the PDF. So in the example here we can see that the structural lines are represented white and the creasing lines are represented in red. We can also add in any additional notes that may arise as a quality prompt for the operator. In this particular example, it would appear that we've had a quality problem in the past with the creasing of the flaps, maybe through the internal gluing process or the customer's case erection system. These can be updated as live files at any time, so if a customer complaint has happened or there's a design change that's needed to be followed through to ensure it's happened, anything we can do, we can follow through. So we're very confident now that the operator's being guided towards finding errors if they're there, rather than just relying on working between two images, comparing. The other feature that this table has is the ability to analyze the shape of the sheets that are coming to the production hall. Now, this is a brand new feature for the world. No one else has got anything of this nature. And what we can do now by measuring the warp, we bring the sheet into position, and we're basically going to scan the sheet. We're going to use the table surface as 0. The table is calibrated to this degree of accuracy. So anything sitting above the table that falls within the scan will be seen as the percentage error of warp. So we begin the scan, we're scanning down. And we can see, in this particular case, we've got a pass. The percentage of pass and fail can be set on an individual job basis, dependent on what the operator understands about that particular order. Any checks that are made are recorded by the system and uploaded, and can be extracted and sent forward either to the quality department or directly onto the end user if required. It's fully interactable. We can look inside, we can see what's been done, we can go in there, we can extract the data and draw it back out. The additional features as options that the table can have is, first of all, that we can integrate the customer color management system with a Spectro system, whichever they're using. We can piggyback their computer system onto ours. So rather than having a separate Spectro table next to here, we would have it all integral in one. And the final option feature is the D50 lighting, which acts one as an illumination just for general observational checks, but also if we are doing color management with swatches, paper swatches, this is natural daylight to D50 standard, which is becoming the universal worldwide standard for color checking. Within this table, we believe we're enhancing the skills of the operator by drawing his eye towards digital comparisons rather than paper comparisons. We're adding the features in that would be separately used elsewhere in the factory. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.